So in that particular video, we have talked about how you can create a website for completely free. Do check it out if you haven't yet. And I've said it a lot of time and I will say it again that the method that was told in that video was just for the beginners or for someone who is just learning WordPress and trying to create a website, or if you are making a website that is just a portfolio and a static website. But if you are creating a real website for your business and if your website is going to drive a lot of traffic and you want a smooth process going ahead, then I suggest you buy a paid hosting. And for that, Hostinger provides the best deal out there. So do check out the link in the description. And right now Black Friday sales is going on, so you can use this coupon code to get even further discounts. So let's move ahead with the video. So in this video, we are going to talk about some really basic plugins that you must have on your WordPress. Starting off with number one, Rank Math SEO or Yoast SEO. Now you can use any of them, don't use both together. I personally prefer Rank Math because it comes with certain advantages than Yoast SEO, but I like the interface of Yoast SEO much. It's just a personal preference. But if you're a beginner or if you want certain extra features, then go for Rank Math SEO without a doubt. Another one is Akismet Spam Protection. It is a basic spam protection plugin. So it will make sure that no one is spamming your comment section of your post. So make sure that you have it. Then we have Lightspeed Cache. You can use this plugin. It will do the caching of your pages and make sure that your website load faster. Piling up of cache data on your website could become a huge issue, so make sure that you have installed this WordPress plugin. Then we have Google Sitekit. Google Sitekit will let you have access to Google Analytics, Google Search Console and Google AdSense from your WordPress interface only. Now it's really advantageous. You don't have to install plugin for each of the three separately. You can rather have this one. Next is Short Pixels. Short Pixel allows you to compress your image size before loading it on the website. You have to ensure that the size of the images are not very big on your website. It will make your website very sluggish, so you can have Short Pixel for that. So our next plugin is Web Stories by Google. Web Story is something that has been creating a lot of buzz in the community these days. I personally have been experimenting a lot with Web Stories these days. I will come up with a very separate and detailed video on Web Stories coming ahead. So in simple lines, if you don't know about Web Stories, if you go into that Google app in your smartphone, scrolling down, you'll find stories coming ahead. Those are Web Stories. So if you can drive some traffic on your Web Stories, you can generate some income from that as well. A lot of income, by the way. So stay tuned for a detailed one on Web Stories. Another basic plugin that you can have is Jetpack. Now it is an all-in-one plugin. It will ensure security and it will create backup and it will also ensure the speed and growth of your website. So it will tell you about the small statistics of your website and will give you insight about certain changes that you can make to make your website much faster and smoother. So these were some basic plugins that you can have on your website. There are a lot more that depends on the kind of website that you are creating. So for example, if you want to have a forum on your website, then you can install something called BBPress plugin. And if you want to give out a form on your website, then there is a plugin called WP Form. Likewise, there are a lot more. If you are creating an e-commerce website, then WooCommerce is a plugin that you can have. But this is the list of the basic one, and you can have some specific one depending on your area of work. If you have watched this video till now, here are 2 extra suggestions for you. So do not install more than 10 to 12 plugins. The more plugin you will install, higher will be the load on your website. So you've got to make sure that you do not have any unnecessary plugin, and if you notice that you're not using any plugin for quite some time, then deactivate it. So if you are confused with the kind of theme that you should go for, then you can go for GeneratePress if you want your website to be lighter and faster, or else you can go for Astra. I personally prefer GeneratePress because although it's quite monotonous, but it gives you a lot of modification accessibility, so I can modify and mold my website the way I want to. So that's it for this one. Like this video as a good gesture to credit MPC. Okay. So if you get intrigued by business case studies, marketing insights and digital marketing, then this is the best channel for you. So make sure that you hit on the subscribe button and the bell icon. And I'll meet you in the next one.